I'm going to tie a really simple midge pattern, which I use on the rivers, but you can also use it on the lakes as well in varying sizes. I've got a size 18 in the hook here, but for most of my river work it's 18 down to a size 24. I prefer to tie them on a curved shank, so like a buzzer style hook or a merger style hook, but with a straightish eye rather than a downturned eye. I just like that little bit of extra clearance here in the gape. It's going to be, again, pretty small hook, so saying this is an 18, but I do tie it down to a size 24, and I'm going to use a size 16-0 Vivus black thread. It's a really simple pattern, works really well when they're sipping midges, or again if you're fishing slightly larger patterns for the buzzers and stuff on the lakes. And there is, I think it's 3 ingredients or 4 including the thread. Just catch that in, and then you're going to get 2 CDC plumes. So the amount of plumes will depend entirely on the size of the hook. Bigger the hook, more CDC, smaller the hook, less CDC. So I'm just lining up 2 CDC plumes here for the size 18. They're pretty small feathers. Protrude the tips around the length of the hook. You can always draw them back if you feel they are too long. That looks good. Just trap that in, and then hold the tips and take a turn around the base, and that just keeps them together but also lifts them slightly away from the eye. Now cut the base of the CDC and cut them at an angle down with the angle of the hook. That'll just help you taper the body. And you're just going to take it down. You're not going to take it down very far at all. And then you're going to catch in some Opal Mirage tinsel. I've got a medium here, but you can get away with a small if you wanted to. I've got a length here. Just catch the tip of that in. Again, this is a really simple pattern, but works well. Just catch that in, take it down to where you actually covered up the base of those CDC feathers. 2 or 3 turns back up towards the eye. Catch that in, double your thread back over it so it's nice and secure, like so. Snip that off. Doesn't have to be neat because you're actually looking for a particularly scruffy profile in the thorax here. Next thing is fox squirrel dubbing. So I've just already drawn this off the pelt. So all you do with that is just one quick turn, because you don't want it to be in too tight a rope, and just turn that towards the head. Just going to put a little bit more in, just a touch more, it doesn't need much more. Just there. That's it. And then when you finish there, just draw the CDC back so you can see the eye clearly, and then you secure. It's really fast, simple pattern to tie. You can tie it again all the way down to size 24s, smaller if you dare. I find the 24s is small enough. Secure it there. Cut the thread. And that's just caught something there. Free that up, and then that thorax, just pick out a few straggly ends of that fox squirrel, like so. That is the pattern. So you're going to get lots of little straggly ends. It doesn't get much simpler than that to dress, in fairness. So literally 2 plumes, a couple of turns of the Opal Mirage tinsel, fox squirrel in the thorax, job done. Easy as that. Great little river pattern. Again, it's more of a midge pattern than anything else. It probably would represent other emerging insects such as olives or whatever in the bigger sizes, but I tend to concentrate it as a midge pattern or a midge emerger. Give it a go and hope it brings you luck. Tight lines.